Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Natgas has finally shown a bit of a reaction after this strong downturn, and it is indeed the case that this might be our fourth wave now. Okay, so quick reminder, we are moving here into a support zone. We are in a support zone for a larger fourth wave. Very important, I'm not telling you that we are going to turn around here. What I'm doing, I'm simply tracking here the downside structure, and we are watching the 224 level or $2.06 level for possible reactions, because I am still very skeptical if really a long-term low has formed here in February. So far, I have only a three-wave move to the upside, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this could be a fourth wave. But it's not an impulse, so it would work as a diagonal, and then I need one more high to have a 5-wave pattern, which would give me some clarity that really a low has formed. And if that turnaround happens to a fifth wave, it should ideally happen before breaking below $2.06. So far in recent days, weeks actually, we've been watching for lower prices. And short-term price action is still bearish. I'm simply waiting for the first indication, first evidence that short-term price action is flipping bullish. And that could indicate a fifth wave is unfolding. But I can't formally confirm that really a larger low is in place until we get those 5 waves. Until then, one more low is very, very likely. And we would get some clarity about that if really there is a sustained break below $2.06. So what is interesting at the moment is the short-term price action, because we've been watching for lower and we've been watching for a bounce in a fourth wave. This here really looks like third wave price action to the downside. And this is nearly a little bit too shallow for a fourth. Okay, it reached the 23.6 fib level. Okay, it's all possible, and but I would prefer either a little bit more of a healthy fourth wave here, or maybe this is only, let's say, an internal fourth wave in that third wave here to the downside. Basically, that we get one more low in wave 3. But I'd prefer, I mean, again, this third to the downside is definitely long enough. So I'm just waiting for a bounce. Ideally, it goes a little higher. Normally, the ideal target for such a fourth wave is the 38.2 retracement. That's at 251. And it could still form, let's say, a larger A, B, C structure. But I think, I think I will provisionally count wave 4 as complete if we break below this last swing low here at $2.30. Obviously, it will need to be confirmed with one more low below 227 then, but for now, I would keep the door open for a larger fourth. But again, that's just the internal structure. Really, what matters is the $2.57 level, because only if we break above resistance, I can start to rule out that we are still here in this initial decline. Any break above resistance indicates that something more directly bullish is going on. There is no sign of that at the moment. Move up looks corrective so far. Choppy overlapping price action fits really well into the idea of a fourth wave corrective bounce. And then we could get one more low, maybe only one more low to 224 or $2.06. I would also pay attention to the trend line. There are enough touch points to make it a relevant trend line. So it might just be interesting for anybody who is watching trend lines or using them for trading. But yeah, I think the levels are clear. So the resistance, micro resistance area is clear. The next fib support levels are clear. And when I will put more emphasis on the yellow count, which is the downside count, is clear as well, because that's below $2.06. Basically, to keep it very simple, we can say near-term downside pressure remains high as long as the price cannot break above 257. That's my update about Natgas. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.